We have another question that's come in from an attendee, and the question is, how are brand registration TCR scores determined? And if a nonprofit gets a low score, is there any way to find out why? And what are the consequences of getting a low score?
When you're registering a nonprofit, then it really sort of falls into a couple of different entity types, because depending on the election campaign that you're running. If you are running a C4, 5, or 6, then the only time that you're needing to get an extended vetting score is if the basic throughput given on one particular carrier, which at this point would be T-Mobile, does not meet the requirements for your messaging profile. So in other words, if the 2,000 messages a day, which is the basic that T-Mobile gives, would not meet your messaging profile, then you would need to apply for extended vetting. But the first step of all of this is to verify that you are indeed a C status organization. If you're doing 527, if you're a 527 organization, then you would be, in TCR, Aegis would be checking whether you have a C status. If you don't, then the next thing we're checking is if you have a vetting token. If you have a vetting token, and that is a confirmation that you're running an election campaign, then you would be getting, you wouldn't need to do any more throughput checks, because you get the maximum throughput on T-Mobile, which is unlimited messaging. And then you would get the highest throughput on AT&T, which currently is at 4,500 TPM. So it's only really in the C3, 4, 5, 6 that really we're talking about on one particular carrier having to go for extended vetting.